Hello loves, and welcome to another video of my channel. Today's video on setup is very different and there is a reason, but I thought I would make this video so it can feel like we're FaceTiming before bed and we can get to know each other more, and I can talk about how life has been going for me and how I have been feeling in the past few days. And the goal is to edit it as least amount of possible. Okay, you guys know what I mean. I don't want to edit it so much. I want it to be as raw as possible so you guys know how I actually talk and how things are at like 9 p.m. So let me tell you about the setup and how and why this video is looking so different. I forgot my laptop in my fiance's car and we did not see each other today, so without my laptop I'm not able to like record on my camera, then upload it to my laptop and edit and all of that. But one of my main goals this year is to just be consistent. Even if I don't become perfect at something, I really do believe in consistency. It's gotten me so far in the past that now, like, I know that a lot of things may not work, but I know for a fact that consistency does. And it may not give you fast results, it may not give you results the next day, maybe not even the next month, but it eventually will give you results. And I believe that also everything happens for a reason. So like maybe the reason I did not have my laptop today and be able to edit my usual videos is because I was meant to make this video and I was tested by the universe basically whether I was just gonna give up or whether I was not gonna give up. So this is just like a tip that I want all of you guys to take with you in life, is to just be as consistent as possible. I can tell you an example of when I was in college and there was a class that I really was not good at. And you guys can take a guess. If you've listened to my previous video, you can take a guess what class it was or what area it was. One day I'm going to make a story time. But this class, guess how many times I failed the class? I failed a class 3 times. Yes, I said it on the internet. It's out there. I failed a class 3 times once, and guess what? I did not give up. I'm a pharmacist. I have a full-time job. I would like to think that I'm really good at my job. You know, I did really well in school and really active in the community, all of that. And despite that, I did really horribly in that one class. Failed over and over again. And I can tell you that every time I took the class, it's not like I was slacking. I was actually studying hours on end, like all day, to study for this class and prepare for this class. And I felt like no matter how hard I tried, I was still like failing every single exam. So I'll talk more about that later, because real pain is trying your best and giving something your all and then still failing at it. So it's really hard and difficult, and only people that are always challenging themselves will get to experience this, because I could have taken the easy way out, like a lot of my friends who were going for like pharmacy to begin with, then they didn't do well in a class, then they switched to nursing or something, you know, easier. But me, I knew that like when I have a goal, I never want to give up on it. I want to keep going, and no matter how horrible I look, how stupid I look in the process, I'm not a fan of like giving up, you know. So by the 4th time I took it, I kept trying, and eventually I passed, and here I am. Life kept moving. Life did not end at that time. So if there's something that you're working on and it's not happening, you're not succeeding, don't feel bad, because like in a few years you might be even in a better place that you would have ever imagined for yourself. So always keep that in mind. I was like just doing some reflections today. Today's Sunday, by the way. I'm filming this and I'm going to post it on the same day. But today I was doing a lot of reflecting. I was journaling a lot, and I also did video journaling, and I literally had the day to myself to do absolutely nothing, and I absolutely loved it. And one of the things I love to do is like the people that are really close to me in my life, I send them like life updates on Snapchat. So I have 2 best friends and my sister and my fiance, and I was sending him like snaps and updates and like reflections and like basically just blowing up his phone. I was probably talking for like 20 minutes straight, and then I thought to myself, like, I love to talk. Literally, like when I was younger, I used to take the bus to school. This was in elementary school and this was back home in Iraq. So I would get on the bus every single morning and I would talk nonstop, like literally nonstop. I would just talk on and on and on. And my bus driver was like, "Did you swallow a radio in the morning?" And honestly, I probably, like, you, if you listen to me, you'd be like, how does she have so much energy in the morning to talk? But I just like talking. So um I guess it's a good thing that I'm doing YouTube and being on social media, or trying to at least. One of my goals in the future, hopefully, is to have a podcast, but for now, like these style videos, like minimal editing and just talking and reflecting on certain things, like this feels right to my soul. And I hope that some of the things I share will help someone out there, you know, even if it's one person, because I feel like not enough people are vulnerable. Like, no one really shares their failures because they don't want to look stupid. They think that it'll just make them look less than. So, for example, like, who the heck would share that they failed a class 3 times? Not a lot of people will, because they don't want to look stupid. They don't want to like lessen from their credibility. But I'm here to tell you, like, it's not about how many times you failed. It's about that last time that you actually succeeded, and it's about how many times you keep going. Because in my eyes, and what really kept me going throughout that experience and a lot of other experiences in life, is that, like, you never really fail until you quit, because that's a guaranteed result. Like, when you quit, you quit. Like, there's no chance that you're going to succeed. If you keep going, there is still a chance. It may not be a big chance, but there is still a chance. You're still giving yourself that opportunity. So just something I want to pass on, and something that I'll keep talking about over and over again, because this is one of my biggest messages to everyone, is that no one is perfect. Everyone around you has failures that they probably have never talked about. Like, this failure I've never talked to anyone about. Like, very, very few people know about this. I don't go out just sharing this. But on the outside, people see me like having, graduating one of the top students. I was super involved, super active. And, now I look like I kind of have my life together. And people like would never guess. But like, I'm here to tell you a lot more. There's a lot more with that, where that came from. That's not the only failure I've had. And I'll talk about it more. But like, there's power, and just honestly, like, and how do you even say it, and like showing your failure, and like not being ashamed of your failure and owning your failure. This is what I wanted to say. There is power in owning your failures. Literally own it, own it. It's okay that if you don't want to own it right now, but just keep in the back of your mind that you should own it eventually, because this is how you get your power back. This is how you just gain strength. Honestly, like, you gain confidence. You don't care about what anyone thinks, because you believe in yourself. You've proved yourself to yourself over and over again. And so anything that has ever been a failure, quote unquote, in your life, like, does not matter. And maybe you can even inspire other people. So I just really wanted to touch on that. But yeah, other than that, I had a really chill day. These days I've been reflecting a lot on life and the people in my life, because I'm not gonna go into details, but I had an instance where I stopped talking to a friend that I knew for a while, and we were really close. And I kind of was reflecting on that, and just reflecting on the fact that sometimes we keep people for way too long in our lives, even if we see signs that they're maybe not the best person. They may have some negative feelings towards you, whether it's like you're thinking, I don't know, maybe they're jealous, or I don't know, maybe they don't want to see me succeed, but you dismiss that thought because you're like, oh no, they would never, like, they really love me. And that may be true. Like, that person that you're thinking of right now, like, they may actually love you and care about you, but sometimes people's emotions and insecurities get the best out of them, and they end up like affecting you in a toxic way eventually. So I was really reflecting on that today, because it was kind of like triggering me. I was like thinking about it, and I was like, why are people like this? Like, why can't people just have clear hearts, good intentions? And maybe they do, but I don't know. None of us are perfect. So my advice to you is, if you have an instance like this, like if you are kind of getting over a toxic relationship, or if you just stop talking to a friend, or if you decided to cut someone out of your life, journaling about it and writing about it and kind of like understanding situations will help you so much, because after that I feel like I've just gained a whole new meaning to life. And I know it sounds dramatic, but it's so true. Like now I feel like I'm going to approach friendships differently, you know. I'm going to have my own intentions at heart first, you know. So if I'm providing too much value in a friendship and I don't get that back, now I'm on like high alert. I'm like, okay, I'm giving you, you know, my time, I'm giving you my experience, I'm giving you my connections, because I've worked hard on myself and like the people that I know and the things I know how to do, and like the advice that I give, I really do believe that I do well in a lot of things and I can bring value into someone's life. So the least a friend can do is to bring that value back to me, you know, so that it's equal. And unfortunately, I did not have that with that one friend I was reflecting about today. And now, like after doing all that reflection, I feel like I gained a lot more insight than before, basically. So do your reflections, and you know, people are meant to be around in your life for a certain amount of time. They're not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. Not everyone is meant to, I don't know, be with you while your kids grow and while you grow, like, you know, whatever. People come and go. The most important people, I believe, in my opinion, are your family and your spouse and kids. And that's honestly it. Everyone else comes and goes. And hopefully, the people that you really cherish, the friends that you have, hopefully they stick around. Hopefully, you know, it's a positive friendship. But if not, then it's not the end of the world. So that's one thing I was thinking about today. Another thing is the idea of like perfecting your life. Just there was a poem, and I forgot what the poem was called. It was a poem that I wrote over and over again a few years ago. It started with perfect your life, beautify your life, make all things in your life beautiful, something along those lines. I'm sure if you Google this, you'll find the poem. It's a really good one, and I was just thinking about it today because I was cleaning my room in my Sunday reset, and I was like doing my laundry, I was vacuuming, and I was also just making things around me beautiful, and I was using new things that I bought. So one of the things I got is this coconut body butter. This is from Trader Joe's. If you're, and this is the consistency. Oh my goodness, this smells so good, and it's like $6. This right here, I'm not trying to influence you, like not at all. This, like, if you're a fan of the Bum Bum creams by Rio, no, is it Rio de Janeiro? By Sol de Janeiro. If you're a fan of these Bum Bum creams, they're like, I don't know, what, $30 at least. This is like $6, and this, it's so buttery, it smells so good, and every time I put like perfume or like a spray to layer on, it lasts extra long, and I just feel good, using it. But yeah, I brought this up because like when you have beautiful things around you, when you have things that make you feel like better about yourself, when you have things around you that remind you of your highest self, your mood truly changes. Like if you have a clean room versus when you have a messy room, you're going to feel different. You just are. Like aesthetics, your room, your car, like if that's messy, if that's all disorganized, your mind is not going to be organized either. Like everything around you is a freaking mess. How do you, this is like extra things that your brain has to filter through as you're going through your day. You don't want that. Like, don't you ever feel just so much better and cleaner when your room is clean? When you have things around your room that make you happy? Like for me, I have a bunch of paintings in my room, and yesterday I actually did my vision board. I have been talking about making a vision board for a really long time because the last time I made it, it was amazing. Everything on my vision board came true, and I just feel like it's a good way to keep your goals in front of your eyes. It's like, for me, it's less about like just manifesting and more so about like not forgetting your goals, not forgetting what you want, having what you want in front of you. And literally, like, I have my phone right here because I'm not recording with my camera, and like right there is my vision board that I made, and it's so inspiring. And I'm just really hoping that, you know, me seeing my goals every day like right there in front of me will help keep me keep going. and this is your sign to make your vision board. It's really easy. All you do is you look up pictures of things that inspire you, things that move you, any goals that your future self would have. You should Google it and then print it and then just put it on a cardboard. If you don't like to do that, then I would recommend you just have the pictures electronically and then put it on your phone like wallpaper or your laptop wallpaper. And that way, like, you'll just have your goals right in front of you, because if you don't have them in front of you, you're gonna forget about them. I mean, it's just a way of life. So that's something I was thinking about today. It's just like the fact that your life is beautiful will instantly put you in a better mood. Truly, try it out and you'll see. Even things like getting yourself flowers, literally, or getting flowers. The other day I went to Trader Joe's when I was getting this body cream, and I saw some tulips and they reminded me of summer, and I was like, oh my god, I want some. So I grabbed some, and now I have tulips downstairs, even though I had other flowers. But like, seeing tulips make me think of summer, and I love summer. And honestly, every time I see them, it's like an instant dopamine boost. Truly, dopamine, serotonin, whatever it is, um, happy feelings come to me when I see them. So it's true, things around you, your environment influences you a lot. So this is your sign to kind of make a list of things you want to beautify in your life, things that you think you can do to improve yourself and just make you feel better, because they really, really do make a big difference. And let me tell you guys, this may seem surprising to some of you. Um, I love like rap. I love rap. I love hip hop. The songs I listen to, like my favorite artist, to give you an idea, is 50 Cent, Jay-Z, MO3. He passed away, RIP. And I love their songs that are like not mainstream. I know. I think I'm cool or something. I know. But like, I like their songs that are less listened to, because it's actually like just amazing. Like the beat is like, it's so high beat. It's like really addicting to listen to. The thing is though, I have noticed, and I've been trying to just be more mindful about the things I input into my brain, right? This is why I'm bringing this up, because it's so important. But this music, although it's like very like hype, like high beat, the things they talk about is dark. And it's not just dark in terms of like they're talking about, criminal things and all of that, but a lot of the times it's like it's a, I don't know how to say it without like missaying it, but it's putting you, when you listen to it, in a victim mentality. Because these rappers, and I really enjoy listening to them, and I'm not saying that I stopped listening to them, I'm saying that I'm like listening to them. But these rappers are always talking about like people that are preying on their downfall, people that hate them, close friends that like played them, spouses that played them, and it just puts you on the defense of life. And when you're like always having your wall up, when you're always in defense, I feel like your good things can't come in your way as easy. Anyways, you know what I mean. Like, when you have that mentality, everyone's out to get you. Like, you need to work hard to like prove these haters wrong. This is a good motivation. I use it sometimes myself, but also at the same time, you're not living in abundance. You're thinking that, like, you're thinking in lack. You're thinking that, okay, these people can take my things from me. They can take my goals, my dreams, where this is not true. Like, what is yours is yours. No one can ever take that from you. Whatever it is in life that you want, that is meant for you, already has your name on it, whether you like it or not. And you're going to get there eventually, as long as you keep going. But no one can take what's yours from you. But I feel like these songs, they just put you in the defense, and I vibe with them, and I feel like subconsciously sometimes I embody them. So I've been trying to listen to, like, in the morning, especially when I start my day, I've been trying to listen to happy music, upbeat music, music that makes me smile. Like, music, when I listen to them, like, although it's like not my go-to, it's not addicting, but I feel like it's a good thing. So this is your sign that any music that makes you smile, makes you feel upbeat, happy, keep listening to that, because that impacts you. And the upbeat music, the hype music, maybe cut it out, because I know when I'm singing, I'm not smiling. I'm like you know, throwing up signs, like wrapping around with them. So I don't know. It's just my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. But I think I'll wrap it. I have been talking for almost 20 minutes. I did not lie when I told you I can talk on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Like, just keep talking. Um, I mean, I talk, but sometimes my thoughts are even faster. So that's why I do video journals. But that is also why I write in actual journals, because it slows me down a little bit. I'm like, okay, I write slow enough where I can kind of slow down my thoughts. I can relax a little bit, because otherwise I'm like, my brain is like, on to the next, on to the next. What should I think about? What should I do? What should I reflect on? Like, my brain is just all over the place. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. You guys are amazing. I know that I only have right now like 300 subscribers, but honestly, I feel I'm so happy, and I feel so blessed to be able to have this confidence to post videos. I'm happy, and I feel so blessed that some things are sticking with you. Um, I'm getting messages on my Instagram from some of you guys, and even comments here and there on my videos, and it's just you like appreciating my content, you being moved by my content, and it just makes me so happy, because if I can help one person, if I can give advice to one person, then I mean, I'm truly the happiest ever, because I know for me, like when I was going through high school, college, and even now, I would listen to YouTubers and I would connect to them, and a lot of the times, they were not like big YouTubers that had millions. Believe it or not, one of the YouTubers I listened to, and I can try to find his handle and put it on here. It's not the most appropriate, but he's a guy, he has a couple, like a few thousand subscribers. So he's a really, really like small creator, but I used to listen to all of his videos. I used to trust his advice, and it's crazy to me how much he shaped my life, because he used to do videos about what majors to avoid, what majors are stupid, just general life advice that really like kind of like it changed something in me. And it just goes to show that like having a small community can be a really good thing. I mean, of course, the more the merrier, right? But like it can make you feel more connected to the creator, because then you feel like, oh my gosh, I found this person, no one else has found them yet. I connect to them, they likely will respond to your comments. Like I know for me, I respond to every single comment on TikTok. One of my videos, you guys, so if you watch my last video, I talk about how you should start YouTube, how you should start, you know, Instagram, TikTok if you want to. I was just motivating you to do whatever it is that you want. And at that point, I had like 300 followers on TikTok, right? Now I have like almost 4,000. One of my videos got over 500,000 views, and my other videos got like 70,000, 30,000. Like some of my stuff went viral. So in that case, I have a hard time responding to every single comment on TikTok, but all in all, I really do try to respond to everything, because it just makes me feel so happy. Some of the things that you have said like made me tear up, so thank you so much. I feel like I feel like I have friends that I haven't met yet, so hopefully we get to connect more, we get to talk more. I keep talking and talking, so I think we'll end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing night, and I will see you in the next video, which will be high quality, which will be, you know, maybe talking about a specific topic. I have a few videos pre-filmed already, but we'll see which one I'm gonna post next. But I really hope you enjoyed this. It felt like we were just FaceTiming. It felt kind of like a podcast, but a podcast that has video and me just about to go to bed. I'm actually gonna journal a little bit, and I'm gonna read. I've been reading this book. It's really good. Let me know if you guys want me to tell you what I learned from the book, because it's cool. I like it. I like it. I haven't opened it in a week, but I like it. I like it. I've been kind of busy. I'll tell you guys more. If you're curious to know why I've been busy, I'll tell you. I don't know how interested you are in my life, but anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.